back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different crowdfunding project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, get my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran, and I am always legitimately excited when we mosey on over to BackerKit, because BackerKit is the third person out in the crowdfunding circuit. It's just that simple. You got GameFound, you got Kickstarter, so anytime I actually find a tabletop game on BackerKit, I'm excited. So let's go to tabletop games and see how many there actually are. See if maybe I'm being hyperbolic. Right now, we're about to check out Red Tides, A Tale of New Caribbea, co-op pirate game. But they also have this, which is a board. No, it's a puzzle. That's a puzzle. That's D&D. That's decent. It's RPG, skirmish combat, audio RPG. So this looks to be the only board game. Oh, two. There's one right here. This one has 64 days left because that's a long time. Okay, so yeah, there's not a lot of projects, tabletop games, on GameFound, so it's always intriguing to me to see which ones come through and why. So Red Tides, A Tale of the Caribbea, the cooperative pirate adventure game. So all the stuff right there. I'd love if you use this space a little bit more, but once again, you're not really competing against anything on GameFound, so you're just sending people here. Also, look at the main image. I can't read any of that stuff on the bottom. You have a bunch of icons there with various different things. They mean nothing to me because I can't see them. By Tortuga Games, a strategic pirate co-op game. I already know this. You've told me three times now. For 1 to 4 players, scour the wild ocean for merchants to plunder, build up your ... Doesn't feel like a good use of our main image or a good use of our description, but you're on BackerKit. There's no competition. Just send people here. 342 people have gone here and have backed. It's raised $67,000. It is going to happen. 60 to 240 minutes per pirate. Holy crap! What? That's cool. So you're saying at 4 players, this could potentially be a 960-minute game? I'm more intrigued now. Gobs of dice, 3 tiers of shipbuilding, epic boss battles. That's all good stuff to have, but once people get here, they're either going to scroll down or they're going to click on the video. So I'd make that bigger if you really want to spotlight it. As always, in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
New Caribbea is drowning beneath a crimson tide. The pirate king, John Davies, has shattered the Great Accord, and now rules the seas with his cursed vessel, the Dead Drifter. His pirate lords wage war not for gold, but for power eternal. Red Tides is a cooperative pirate adventure game for 1 to 4 players. You are a rogue captain.
Okay. First 30 seconds, not particularly great, but I will say once we got, like, first 25 seconds, now that we're here, I'm like, okay, this looks fun, I want to play this. It does not look like a 60 minutes to 240 minute per player game, but maybe there's more that I'm not seeing here. Looks cool, though. I'm excited to upgrade my ship, like the table field.
You are a rogue captain, rising from the
Oh, okay, asymmetric ships, looks like. Cool.
ranks of a great pirate house. Building your legacy to seize the crown. Hunt the high seas, plunder powerful merchants, and confront the pirate lords to take their strength. Sink enemy...
Okay, cool. So double-sided cards, and I like how you showcase that. One side, we got the big stuff you're going to be facing off with. If you take it out, then now it is a persistent special ability that you have for the rest of the game. Awesome. Love it.
Sink enemy ships and grow stronger. Equip new cannons, upgrade your crew, and harness powerful specializations. Hone your playstyle and shape your ship into a defensive ironclad, a boarding behemoth, or a long-range sniper.
Love it. That's awesome. I love that you really spotlighted that. Like, that's really the crux of the game here. However you want to play, the kind of ship that you want, the kind of crew that you want, is how you are going to be able to run your pirate ship. Awesome. I want to play that
But
game.
every victory draws their gift.
I also just love the insane amount of text and iconography and text on these cards. They are overfilling to the brim with information, which, you know, some people are like, oh, they look so busy. No, that's what I want. That's what I want here. I don't want to look at your card and be like, okay, I won't care about this card ever again the rest of the time. I play it forever because it's a monster with +3, -2, and there's a little icon here. No, this is meat. There's some real meat here. Hopefully the rule booklet brings it, but I love what we're seeing here.
Push too far, and the pirate lords will strike. Each battle grows harder, each foe more cunning, and when the time is right, John Davies will sail. At the end of round 10, the final battle begins. Stand against the dead drifter and the terrible powers Davies commands.
Okay.
If you fall, the pirate...
So it looks like one of those 6 different things are going to come out at the end of each game. So you're going to be customizing your craft. You're never going to quite know what you're... Like, I like it. I like it. Lots of variability there.
King
It's only with the number of cards.
But if you stand, New Caribbea is yours. Will your name rise in infamy or sink with the last breath of freedom? Join the crew. Back Red Tides.
Okay. Oh, who did it? Meeple Media Works. Nice video. Nice video. I think there's definitely some fat that could have been trimmed there, but I'll put that in Meeple work. That's a nice video. Really well done. And this is what I always say. You don't have to have a finished copy of it. You could do it with just the tabletop simulator. I felt like they did a really good job on that video. After the video, do I want it? Yes, I do. Can you do it? Not sure. How much is it? Don't know. Let's check who you are. Tortuga Games is 2 brothers who are insanely committed to bringing our love of gaming and emergent storytelling to everyone. We strive exhaustingly. We tend to work entirely too hard, but we love it for exquisitely beautiful products that feel, look, and play like a cohesive, self-evident experience. We make the games that we want to own and play without compromise for market profitability. Quote, unquote. By staying true to our vision, blah, 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 blah. I get it. You feel very highly about yourself. Maybe that's why you're on BackerKit. And it's worked. It works. But I do want to make sure that there's not anything else that you've done before. So we got Tortuga Games LLC, first game. Yes, first game. Okay, cool. Looks neat. Big, ambitious game. So can you do it up in the air? I'd say to go off to a good start. You got the money, you got enough money that you should easily make this. And it doesn't look like a terribly expensive game. Everything here looks pretty cheap to manufacture. Not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying there's like, it's not like you're gonna need molds or like, it's cardboard, it's cards, some dice, slightly customized. Red Tides, Tale of New Caribbea, the seas are awaiting your arrival. Strategic 1-4, a sprawling pirate saga. Cool. Hit me with the price. 250 custom components plus 100 plus dice. Yeah, it's such an odd word. And it's not an impressive number either. Like, it used to be, it should be 250 components, but I've become desensitized. Isn't that weird? 250 components? I'm like, Because what does that mean? Is that cards? Are you counting cards there? I'm assuming you're counting cards, in which case, I guess that's good. It's a good number of cards. You haven't shown me a price. I don't know. 100 piece of Plunder with unique arts to enhance your ship. Okay, so now this is the long, sexy scrolling shot where you're kind of showing me the components. Epic boss battles, 12 pirate lords of behemoths of the deep challenge, 100 plus pieces of Plunder with unique art. I will say, that does, the way that you have done your cards, 100 plus is impressive to me. And I don't care about the art. I'm talking about everything else on it. But the art too, 100 plus unique pieces of art that looks distinctive and different. I like it. Ship and naval strategy, upgrade your ship. Just imagine rolling all these dice. Just have a handful of dice and sploosh. Wow, what a garbage quote. Once again, I don't put that on Paula. I'm not sure they're like, hey, give me a quote. And she's like, yeah, let me tell you about rolling the dice and how it makes me go sploosh. Like, I didn't mean for it to sound the way that sounded, but that's how it sounded. And once again, it's not a good quote. I get it. There's lots of dice. You could have just shown me lots of dice in a picture or in the video, which you did. It's just, you didn't do it in the picture. Like, what? That's not a selling point. Lots of dice. I've played plenty of crappy games with lots of dice. I paid extra for lots of custom dice. So that's not going to move the needle. Ooh, lots of dice. Come on. If you're a co-op fan, a pirate captain at heart, just an inveterate dice chucker. I already don't like this one. Using a fancy word here. Having a particular habit, activity, or interest that is long established and unlikely to change. So if you like throwing a lot of dice, I get it. You really want to pound your chest about the dice. You'll enjoy this game. If you're all three, you'll have to look hard to beat Red Tides. Designer of Admirals, World War. So, oh, cool. They're saying that they're saying that this person designed this game, which has this rating, and this is what they said. That. So if you like cooperative games, or if you like pirate themes games, or if you like dice chucking, you'll enjoy these games. So none of those are at all what I want to hear. Like, oh, tell me about the game. Tell me which. So it's cooperative. Okay, that's a mechanism. It has lots of dice. Okay, that's a mechanism. It's pirate. That's the theme. The theme, And 2 mechanisms. If you like that, go for it. Once again, just more meat. What about it? Like, tell me about how it makes me feel like a pirate. Tell me about how each time when we roll on a completely different ship, we're like, oh, I was like, tell me something more here. Hopefully Grant did it. This is an awesome freaking pirate game. The game really encompasses and embodies the feeling of being a pirate. Okay, it's a fun game. It's awesome, and it's about being a pirate. I get it. If you like rolling dice and leveling up, then the Red Tides is for you. You know, what kind of game are you looking for, Todd? Well, I like rolling dice and I like leveling up. Oh, boy, howdy. Like, these quotes. That was so fun. I had a great time. Just abysmal quotes. Just superfluous fluff that does nothing. I now know you can chuck dice a lot and it's pirate themed. Yeah, kind of got that. 100 plus custom dice. 3, so yeah, let's look at the cards. 6, 12 unique, that's a nice shot. 45 merchant cards. See, just give me the price. Oh, there's an expansion, because of course there's an expansion. Why wouldn't there be an expansion? Seeds of Sacrifice, long bow to the land. The Azteca have been granted a divine blessing for the sun gods. That word and that word, names, enabling them to take their powers to sea. Okay. So now you can play as the Aztec in their boats. Cool. That's an awesome expansion. I want to play as that. That looks like fun. Not to mention 46 new cards, 2 new big bosses. That's a great expansion. I want that. I really, really want that. Okay, so I don't want the pledge. I don't want the main pledge, which you haven't sold me. You haven't told me a price about it. You're just like, hey, it exists. And now I also want the deluxe because it's going to have these 2 expansions. So 10 unique pet stadies. Whoa, pets? Holy guacamole. This feels like this all was part of a base game, and then we just stripped these to the side because we have to have expansions because, you know, that's how Kickstarter does. Thanks, Simon. Okay, pledge levels. $99. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. Doesn't feel like a good value. Like, your game does not look like a 99. I guess it's the dice. I guess it's because I'm paying for 100 plus custom dice. I guess that's why you pounded your chest so hard about the dice. But yeah, I'm not feeling $99 for that game. You can tell me about the art, you can tell me about the dice, but that still doesn't feel like a great price, and we haven't even gotten to the shipping, and you're telling me it's a $130 game, and I know it's going to be more than that because I want your expansions. Eeks. Yeah. Can you do it, or how much is it? Not great. 160 gets me, so 2 $30 expansions, okay? Then all in gets me the 2 $30 expansions, and then what else? A playmat. I love the fact that you haven't unrolled this so I can see what's on it. Make an informed buying decision on it. See if it's a functional playmat or if it's just a bunch of freaking artwork. Like, you're going to tell me, at least I got the size, right? 20 by 10 inches. Okay. People, like, at least give me a rough idea what it's going to look like. You just put, hey, this is a work in progress. Retailer friends, click here. How to play. Hopefully there's a video. Red Tides does a wonderful job of evoking Age of Sails tactics without a boatload of complex rules. Okay, now we're mentioning another game. I don't mind that. This tactical layer makes it more than just a simple plunder and spend pirate game. Okay. 2-minute overview.
Red Tide.
It's a preview. Got it. It's a live gameplay, and we don't have it yet, despite the fact we launched... When did we launch? Ends on July 24th, so like a week, I guess, maybe a weekend. It's not great. Very amateurish. If we don't have a gameplay video at all. Preview. Overview. Yeah, that's disappointing. That's super disappointing. So we have 2 small previews and 1 larger preview. No gameplay videos. Hopefully you got a rule booklet. There it is. Blink and you'll miss it, but it's there. I'd also put it there in case people start to look for it. They're like, oh, I just want the rule booklet. And you're like, well, we didn't feel like that deserved its own spot. Why would people want to know about that? Please tell me you use the back of your rule booklet well. 49 pages! Oh my god. I now have serious concerns. 2 first-time game designers with what looks like 8 absolutely spectacular cards. Like, the cards are the star of the show here. Like, artwork, dice chucking, whatever. Very rough rule booklet. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. Hopefully people go through this with a fine-tooth comb, give them ideas. 49 pages. That sounds about right for a 60 to 240 minute per player game, but I just don't see it for what you got here. I upgrade my ship, I sail around, I gain some cards, I play a different baddie at the end. 49-page rules, that's not great. Just like, it's there though, but wow, that's rough. Build your ship. And honestly, it might not be 49 pages. A lot of the times, I do rule booklet critique. Like, I do a Fiverr where literally people send me rule booklets, 4.9 out of 5 stars. So people really like them. Where the number one word is just redundant. Be like, you've already said this 3 times. You don't need to say it. Like, and you say, and like, there's so many times like you cut out entire pages. It's like you don't have to keep reminding me about the same thing over and over again. Put it once, put it twice, put it in a useful area. The upgrade strategy system integrated with the Plunder. It reminds me of Assassin's Creed Black Flag with infinite upgrades. So it reminds me of a popular video game. Okay, neat. We'll do that. Cool. Honestly, that quote I like better than some of the other ones. It's like, oh, it's reminiscent of this very popular video game. They did it well. Immerse yourself. Play at your pace. Save your mid-game, mid-adventure, and easily stored components to pick up right where you left off. Act 1, take on the merchants of New Caribbean and claim your powerful plunder. Act 2, team up to take down the fearsome pilot lords of New Caribbean and claim their incredible power for your own. And Act 3, the final dawn is upon you. Raise up and bring all your unified might to bear against the pirate king John Davies and his monstrous ship, the Dead Drifter. Okay. I feel like it's the first time you told me this is like, there's chapters to this. That'd be nice to know. I mean, it's there. It's buried towards the bottom, but it's there. A bunch of random stuff you just throw in here. Stretch goals, put this way higher. Because when you launch Kickstarter, what's your goal? Let's get funded. Once you get funded, what's your goal? Let's hit stretch goals, put them up higher, get me excited. Maybe mention them in the marquee if we hit this. 4 legendary cannons that play a role in Davis's Rise to Power. Great, 4 new cannons, that's awesome. Pirate House Fellowship Pack. The diversity in the great houses is immense. We're adding 4 sub-factions so you can explore another side of your favorite house. That's amazing. How many cards is this? Is it 4? Because either way, it's still great. There's a ton of, yeah, like these are great. I would put these way higher. 40, so plastic insert, very nice to hold the stuff. Gold foil, don't care. Tougher dice, don't care. I guess, yeah, they're nicer dice. Like, yeah, whatever. Theater of the Mind, in a world with pirates, just leaning so hard on your dice and then not even zooming in on the dice that much. It's such an odd choice with me. It just, like, there was a time where that sold. Like, you could go back and you could look through the annals of Kickstarter, and there were some games that totally just got made because they had tons and tons and tons of custom dice. Back before miniatures was as big as they were, custom dice was the thing, right? A lot of youngins don't remember that. But yeah, custom dice, oh, blow my mind. And now it's like, it's unfortunately doesn't move the needle as much. And then these ones, so we got stuff, cool. So $35 because he told me it was $30 because it was a $6 price jump. 110 protective butt. What am I buying here? Protective buff coat. Who's buying this? Who's like specifically, yeah, I need more protection for my cards. That's that just reads of not doing. I can't think of another time I could really think that we've seen this. I know deluxifications, but this is a whole separate thing. It just feels odd. Yeah. Art printed protective card sleeves. Oversized new Caribbea map. Oh, hey, there's that map. Should have shown me that earlier. It looks fine. Oh, that's a different map. That's not the 20 by 10 map. This is a 42 by 31 map. I'd also convert it to millimeters as well. Half the people here probably going to be from the rest of the world. Half the people probably going to be from the United States of America, roughly. Honestly, with this project, it might not shake out like that because they're from the U.S. But then again, they have brought enough people here. 60,000 plus. So I'm curious to know what they... So it looks like they played at a whole bunch of conventions and whatnot. Cool. Showing it off for a couple of years. Excellent. Good stuff. Estimated shipping. Let's get to it. A lot of text. There it is. 17, 23, 40, and 17. So 17. So now $117 for the game. Doesn't feel good. Does not feel like a good price. Like, I know you can get by with this one isn't going to come to retail. It's going to be hard to get after the fact. But $117 for that game just doesn't feel good. It feels like, hey, we manufacture in the United States. But once again, I'm probably it's just the dice. It's the dice. The dice are throwing me off. It's just because we have so many custom dice that it's going to raise that price so exponentially high. And now I'm saying to myself, man, I wonder if there's a system that wasn't going to raise this price by, say, $20. Like, because I get chucking dice. It's just, yeah, I feel like that's, yeah. Okay. Let's check out players level, see what people are getting. So 68 people got the game, 106 people got the deluxeified, so it's 1.5 to 1, and then 153 backers, which would be roughly 2.2, got the all-in captain's chest with everything. Spirit of the Sea. Do they show the add-ons? I'd love to see the add-ons. Yeah, they show how many people took the add-ons. They do. I love you. How many people actually took this protected buff coat? 1. That's the feature too. 1, 8, 4, 10, 18. So there you go. Card sleeves. People would rather pay $28 for card sleeves than $110 to get. And how do they do that now? Like, what do they even do? Do they just go to the manufacturer and say we need 1? Like, I doubt that has deluxe port board, deluxe dice trays. 23, really? People are weird. Crease's Menagerie mini expansion. I don't remember this. Okay. The extra all-in captain's chest, the extra quartermaster's chest, extra copy. Okay. Cool. Check out the community, see what people say. Give this one a grade. 400% funded. Stretch goal 5 unlocked. Tougher dice. My oh my, these folks here are good folks. They joined the crew and pushed the project up. Over 400%. That's your cool number. More importantly, stretch goal time. Join the fun. Toughen up your dice. Don't care. This is great. High-end dice make such a difference. Agreed, especially with that being a marquee feature of the game. Given the number of dice involved, this is a huge upgrade. That I will say. I'm glad I read that. This feels like a stretch goal where I typically don't care, but when that is the star of the show, when we have put so much emphasis on the dice, and there's so many dice, I get it now. What games do you play while you stare at the next stretch goal? Okay, we're churning here. Visiting family for Independence Day. It's been a lot of chess lately for me. The new hotness on the table is deep regrets. Yeah, I love how they make this more like a forum. All right, final grade. Do I want it? I do. I want to play the game. Cards look fun. I want to make my ship. I want to make it cool how I want it. Defensive, snipey, whatever. That seems great. 3 different chapters to go through. Second one mixes it up and goes cooperative. No, it's all cooperative. Yeah, okay. Man, I don't feel like any of the quotes mention the word co-op at all. Like, I really hate the quotes in this. They're so bad. Did any of these mention co-op? They did. Okay, they did a couple times, but it was like the stupid ones, like, if you like this, this, or this, then this will be like, blah, blah, blah. And the reason why I say that is sometimes I will have, at least I used to have to give previews for games that I didn't particularly like that much. And when you do that, a lot of the times you will focus on the facts. All right, if you like this, it's a fact. It's in the game. Oh, you like asymmetric powers? Hey, this has it. Oh, you like cooperative? Pirate theme? Anytime you're focusing on that. Also, the fact that nobody mentioned the rules to me, and the rules are in that rough of a format, and the fact that it's missing a playthrough video. Honestly, this falls down to go read the rule booklet and then make that decision, and you probably don't want to do it, which is rough. Price doesn't feel great. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? You got enough money, but just the way this is managed just feels like you should have looked into it more about like what people are going to want based on what people normally buy. And I don't think they did that. That add-on section just screams, I don't know. I'll just throw some stuff on there. Deluxe port board. An upgrade neoprene port board. So this one, that's part of the deluxe? I don't know. Can you do it? Sure. But I have concerns about the rule booklet. And then how much is it? Doesn't feel good at all. It feels like a very premium price for a non-premium game. And I know you're like, dice, but the dice, but the dice. And the dice feel fine. Like, these dice, and once they're engraved, sure, I get it. They're going to be nicer, but I don't need 100 plus custom dice. Or, like, how many of these dice? Final grade is mixed. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Sure. How much is it? No. Shipping feels fine. I go with a C plus. Decision to go on GameFound or a backer kit. I don't know. They've raised $67,000. They're doing well. Like, I don't like. I'm not going to poo-poo on that. That's very nice. It makes me wonder just how much work they've put into this in the front end, how hard they were pushing the ship in the front end, because that feels like, yeah, like I'm wondering how long have they been working on this on here to get people excited for it, because that's one thing you could do. Can I just scroll down? Project update. Can we go back 13 days? Yeah, so just the fact that this has been up 13 days and we still don't have a gameplay video, that is about as big of a red flag as you'll possibly get from me. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a C instead of a C+. Red Ties, Tale of New Caribbea. I got some concerns here. I would 100% read that rule booklet. I think that if you put a gun to my head and said, how's this one shake out? I'd say, yeah, people got their stuff. The rule booklet's not going to be great. And the second edition, hopefully with some rule booklet help, will lead to this being a really game that people really like. I could see this one being one of those ones that shakes out to like the 5,000 to 8,000 range, but then when it gets a second edition with a more improved rule booklet, streamlined, it also just feels like needlessly slapping on expansions for the sake of, like, just put it all in your game in the first place. If you're gonna have this big, robust, epic, and I think that might be it, you know, you pitch yourself as this big, epic, robust pirate game, and I don't get that feeling. The dice don't do it for me. Like, you got a good chunk of cards, but not as much as I'd like until we get to the expansions, and it's like, well, I'm already paying $117. It's already a premium freaking price for a game that doesn't feel like it needs to be $117. End of the day, I'm going to go with a C. Red Ties, A Tale of New Caribbea. Good for them. It's funded. I have some concerns. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments below. At the end of the day, I do love the art style. I think it looks like a fun little pirate game. Looks like it might be your cup of tea. Be sure to check this one out. Leave that backer kit link down below. And if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. So I'm trying to reach 40,000 subscribers before I turn 40 next year. Have a good one. Bye-bye.